All right, so now we're in post-show after having crashed. I wonder if we can get that going again. Don't worry about it. First thing I wanted to talk about is we were talking about the douchebag line during the show. And so we have our annual Festivus party coming up in 2 weeks. It's a Corpus Christi atheist tradition. And one of the old regular hosts on this show, Sarah Kiefer, is coming. She left the show because she moved to Washington, D.C. because she's
terrible.
And also, no one wants to live in Corpus Christi. I mean, that's not a place people choose to live. You live here because you have to, right? But we were chatting today, a whole bunch. It was a group chat, and she's like, "Oh, I miss you guys. I'm looking so forward to seeing you, except for Ferris." And I'm gonna pretend that it's friendly humor. But so like I typed in there and I was like, "I'm praying to the flying spaghetti monster that you die," and like I just let it sit there in the text box for a little bit, and I was like, Is that over the douchebag line? And I thought about it for actually quite a long time before I just like, I don't fucking care, and sent it. I was happy because Sarah's response to it was what I was going to say originally, which was, I hope your plane crashes. And she's like, oh yeah, now my plane's going to crash. I was like, yes, you're going to get his noodly appendages in the turbines and take you down. Over the line?
I don't know. I think if you're among friends, it shouldn't, like, if it's some random person you don't know, and you're like, I hope your fucking plane crashes. It's like, what?
I think that should be an atheist joke. Really, I do. I think we should be praying for horrible things for each other.
I like this idea. I mean, I already do it. I mean, I do it and I don't feel bad to like spammers or Christian supremacists that populate the area down here. And I feel not at all bad about looking a Christian supremacist in the face and saying, I'm praying to Jesus right now that you get cancer. Please, Jesus, give this asshole cancer. I feel not, I don't even care if that's over the douchebag line. But I just like, I know I don't have mind powers. I can't cause anyone to get cancer. I can't make Sarah Kiefer's plane crash. Although if it crashes now, maybe I do have mind powers.
Well, like, what if that guy did like get cancer? Wouldn't that be just an affirmation of his faith?
That is the best argument I have ever heard, and I love it.
What I was just thinking though is that you'd have, for any experiment to be valid, it has to have repeatability. So I'd have to give other people cancer just to confirm that Jesus was real, and he does give you cancer if I request it. And if Sarah Kiefer does crash on the way to Corpus Christi, I'm going to have to pray for one of you guys to die in a plane. Where are you going?
Rome.
Okay. I'm going to have to pray that you get killed in a plane crash just to see if it's just an outlier, a coincidence.
Well, if it works the first time, why don't we focus on somebody besides Amanda? We could start praying for people in South Texas politics.
Mike Huckabee.
There you go.
Actually, maybe we should organize next show. Just get everyone praying to the flying spaghetti monster that
use our mind powers. Yeah,
Donald Trump dies in a horrible plane crash, and just see if we can do it.
We have to get very specific.
Yes.
I can imagine the angry mail that will come in on
that. Oh Jesus. Okay, so I don't have mind powers, and neither do you. But
that sounds like the name of your autobiography.
I'm so totally naming it that. And no one's gonna buy it, but I'm self-publishing, and that's
on
what it's
Amazon.
Called.
Anyone can.
Yeah, right.
You and the dinosaur erotica people.
Oh, did you guys see that?
Yes.
And
see it? I wrote it.
They have dinosaur erotica novels about Tyrannosaurus Rex's ravishing human women.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, the werebees.
The what?
Werebees.
Like
werewolves,
like
only they're
bees?
bees?
Like,
yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
People are buying this.
Super hot.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, I could be into some weird shit, but werebees?
Well, I think it's kind of one of those evolution of ideas.
I blame the bee movie.
But I kind of want to read the Dinosaur Book because I'm just like, wouldn't a T-Rex penis kill you? Wouldn't that kill you?
Somebody quick, get Ferris some Amazon gift cards for Christmas.
Someone gift me that book on Amazon, please.
My theory is that it's kind of like how Del Rey was talking about like the evolution of religion and how that one town had a whole bunch of religions and only a couple made it through. I think that's kind of the same way with erotica, like self-published erotica. There's just so much of it, and only the ones that have a market for it are going to survive. And it just so happens that there happens to be a market for dinosaur erotica.
So Jeff Grime in the chat room says that velociraptors are... I don't know why you're in our chat room right now. But I kind of agree because like velociraptors are just kind of, they've got that a nice figure and they're not big enough that they probably would kill you. But I mean, there's a chance you could survive.
You've got to watch the claws though.
That's true. That's true. No claws, no teeth.
/ You like that.
/ Nick. There she lusted after her lovers whose genitals were like those of Brontosaurus and whose emission was like that of T-Rex. And that wins.
Do they even have penises though? I wonder,
Dinosaurs?
or like cloacas. I mean, if they're like related to birds.
Birds have penises,
No,
right?
they have cloacas. They have like weird internal organy things that they just rub against each other for a while.
Okay, well that would work then. I'll tell you what.
That kind of ruins the fantasy, though.
I don't know. I'd rather have a T-Rex rub it on me than...
But you want that big,
No,
huge...
you don't. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want.
Or if it's a female T-Rex, you want that nice, huge...
You just crawl inside.
The little T-Rex arms are great for holding on to stuff.
God.
That's like what movie? Was it Clerks 2 where they're like, we went to Tijuana to see the donkey show, then you get there and it's literally just a woman fucking a horse. It just kind of felt sad for everyone involved.
I know people. My brother went down to Mexico and they paid for the donkey show and he was just like, they're like, oh, do you want more? And he's like, no, we really don't. We really don't.
Do you want the encore? We have more women. We have more women.
We have a champagne room, actually.
There are donkeys in the champagne room.
If you don't want more women, we have more horses. Either way, we got it both.
I hope my brother doesn't mind me telling everyone that. But I don't really care.
Didn't want people to know. Shouldn't have gone.
Shouldn't have told me. We've been talking for a long time about having an atheist sex show and having like Greta Christina on.
That'll happen one day.
I know, but now I'm like really motivated to make it happen because I'm thinking about buying this T-Rex book, reading it, and having that person on because I demand an explanation. I demand an explanation for T-Rex porn.
Are hot, or?
Is that a thing? I mean, did someone tell you about this or? I want to know how many books they've sold.
It's like furries, but they're scalies.
Do you think maybe there's...
I kind of get the furry thing, though. I kind of get it.
Do you think that maybe there's some sort of like a childhood reminiscence? Like, because there was like the Land Before Time. And so they kind of humanized some of the dinosaurs. And so
they grew up on Ice Age movies and now they're just like...
Now as an adult, you see
like
dinosaurs.
Park.
Yeah. You see them as people with emotions and maybe you'd like to have sex with them.
No. But
it seems totally reasonable.
I want this woman on the show. I just want that to happen. All right. Last thing we want to talk about. Freaking Mother Teresa movie. And who is the Fargo woman who's playing Mother Teresa? What is that actress's name?
I didn't even know there was a Mother Teresa movie coming out.
Who was the woman in Fargo? God damn.
That's not her, though, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
I don't think so.
The woman in Fargo? Like on Netflix?
Someone look it up on IMDb. I swear it's her. What is her fucking name?
Frances McDormand.
Yes.
It's not her.
Are you sure?
I swear.
It looked just like her.
No, it's Juliet Stevenson.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know, but that's who it is.
I feel better already because like I thought it was that other woman, and I was like, oh, I have such respect for her, and please don't do this.
No, it's not Frances McDormand.
You should play the trailer.
Oh, I don't even know if
we can comment on it. Because I didn't even know there was a Mother Teresa movie coming out.
Let's see if I can find the trailer. Oh, Jesus, it's so awful. All right, you asked for it. A life devoted to the poor, the sick, the forgotten.
My turn.
What?
Please stop. This is awful.
Kill me now.
I know. I am touching the living body of Christ in the broken bodies of the hungry.
That's my penis. Stop touching me there.
Or please do continue. No.
Yeah, could you do it up and down? Yeah, it's a Mother Teresa suck off piece, and it ignores everything that we know about this woman. I don't even know. How can you ignore that part of what she did?
So many people. Yeah, they just focus on the good.
Well, maybe
or the
it'll
supposed good.
Maybe it'll set off like a firestorm of the unofficial biography of that way the real story comes out. Maybe it'll spark more conversation.
Shut up!
Okay, my bad.
They're just gonna be like, "Oh, isn't she great? Look at the movie. Isn't she so great?"
I'm backing up for a minute because Tech Leslie in the chat room says furries do weird shit, like they want litter boxes where they literally shit. It's not just fucking in costumes. Like I said, I was kind of getting behind the fucking in costumes.
Don't do that. They shit in boxes.
It's not sanitary.
You don't want to be behind them when they do it.
They make you smell their butt.
And like horses, like they're just wandering around and they're just like pooping while they're walking. And then, like if they're doing that kind of thing, not into it. Not into that.
I'm thinking dinosaurs probably walked around while they were pooping.
Probably. So. Not into dinosaurs.
But what if they had like really huge dicks though? Or like really huge vaginas? Like that would make it worth it though. Like maybe they shit while they're walking, but like maybe like damn.
Okay, I'm sorry I backed it up. I'm sorry.
Amazing. Sure, they shit while they walk, but the sex is great.
Now our chat room is like devolving into what I have to say are really good journalistic questions about the whole thing. Like, do the costumes have poo holes? And who cleans that litter box? Because I think that's a good question to ask. Holy crap. Okay, so Mother Teresa.
We know they
don't. Furry.
Well, they actually have like entire like conventions where like they have like pups
there was one in like
masters,
Chicago or whatever that had to be evacuated. The hotel had to be evacuated because like someone let off a smoke bomb or something.
What does that have to do with furries?
Well,
it was
they were
a
having
furry convention.
And they had to evacuate everyone. So there's just a bunch of dudes out on the street. Or people, I shouldn't say dudes. There's just a bunch of crazy people out on the street in like their furry costumes.
Well, it's like and in a lot of them, it's kind of like a slave master kind of thing, where like the dog will be like on a leash and will have to like follow commands and orders. So.
How do you know this?
I've actually it was a Howard Stern interview. A guy went like undercover into the place and was asking questions about it. It was very, very interesting.
Undercover, yeah.
It was just a show I watched. I don't know.
It was actually very funny. I quite enjoyed that segment.
Thanks for sharing. So can we talk just briefly about how awful Mother Teresa is? Because I agree with Amanda that it's going to just reinforce this myth of who she was, and at no point is the truth going to get any farther than this room.
Do you really see that movie like break in the box office though? Like,
yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Look how the Jesus movie did. Look how the Noah movie did. This is going to be.
They didn't do all that great.
Look at God's Not Dead. They're making
fabulous.
a sequel.
But that movie didn't do that great anyhow.
No, it
was good amongst people who already agreed with it.
It made tons of money.
Yes.
Yeah,
it made tons of money. That's the only thing that matters.
But tons of money for a motion picture that took hardly any money to produce in the first place. I mean, yeah, you're going to make money on that because there's already a lot of people that already agree with that. I just don't see this movie converting more. Like, I don't think God's Not Dead converted a lot of people to Christianity.
No, I don't think the purpose of this is. This is not being produced in order to convert people.
Right, and I don't think like the people that already think Mother Teresa's a great person, they're the people that are going to go see it. And then beyond that, anyone else that sees it, like maybe like I don't know, Star Wars was sold out and they had to go to something. So
I wanted to go see Star Wars, but Mother Teresa, that's my number 2.
So I can't see anyone going to it and just like, oh wow, I didn't really understand this side of the truth. Like I think everyone's already got their opinion kind of formed about her.
There are people who willingly sit through church.
Right. Every week.
And those people go see it, but I don't think it's going to change anyone's mind.
No, it's not about changing anyone's mind at all.
It's not. I mean, if that
well, that's the only thing I care about. I don't know. If dumb people want to go watch dumb things, have fun, I guess.
But it reinforces this information. And I don't think the movie's going to change anyone's mind, but I think that the information being cemented into our culture makes it so that we will never know what the truth is. Well, we will, but we'll be the only ones. And there's this, it's kind of insidious where you can do any messed up thing. You can discriminate against homosexuals. You can discriminate against black people. I remember the hybriding guy. And as long as you say Jesus while you're doing it, you can. Kitty Scary in the chat room is saying she doesn't really know anything about Mother Teresa other than the good stuff she's heard, and that's what I'm saying.
Read the Missionary Position.
Read it.
Well, not the Amazon version. That's the Christopher Hitchens novel.
Book. Gotcha. Yeah. So the things about Mother Teresa is that she would withhold pain medication from people because she felt that pain and suffering glorified God, that God wanted people to suffer and that it was good for you. At the same time, when she got sick at the end of her lifetime, you better believe she got the frickin' morphine. She was a monster. She had the funds to take care of people in a good way, and instead she used her religion to torture them, basically. It's called Missionary Position?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That would make a great movie.
Yeah.
Now that one will convert some people.
Right.
They think they're there for one movie. Turns out it's a whole
just
different
Googling
movie.
Missionary Position.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he was typing in missionary, I saw him pause after. It's like, yeah, I should probably type in Christopher Hitchens. If I don't,
I'm Googling
that.
that.
A bunch of GIFs. It's going to be terrible.
Oh, wait. I can get a bunch of GIFs if I just Missionary Position. I'm not going to put Hitchens in there this time. Images.
it's Mormons. It's just a whole bunch of Mormons.
Oh, that's amazing. It's all Mormons in sexual positions.
Thank you, Google.
Oh, that has made my night. Whoever at Google is responsible for that, you have my respect.
That we just got to relive that moment on the replay. That's amazing.
All right. Anyone else have things they want to talk about before we get the hell out of here tonight?
No, I think that was good.
All right. Yeah, let's end on Mormons fucking.
Great note.
We'll see you guys next week, 7:30 p.m. Central on Tuesday. Thank you for supporting our show.